just hooked up the trailer. We're heading to get some new baby calves. Start our next round of cows. See how it goes. So we're out at Jason French's organic dairy farm today. This is Jason French. Hi. Thank you. I appreciate your help. He's getting us some feeder calves today. So, thank you. Here today to pick up some Jersey mixed calves. Oh, cool.
There, and I had to put them down.
Here's our new calves. All bull calves, they're gonna be steers. Last one. Appreciate that.
Kurt, that one?
Which one?
This one's got a little sore leg here, so I think he's going to be fine, but I think it's getting better. Yep. So that's all I got. So, I mean, you want 4, we're trying to get you 4.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
I like how your trailer's bedded. You got a bucket then?
Yep. It's in the back of the truck.
Okay. That's the first one we got.
Okay, so this one right here. Perfect.
Or let's go over the rules for all the calves.
Okay.
102 degrees, super important.
Here.
Okay.
Okay.
That milk temp is important. So
102.
yeah, and it should feel really nice and warm on your fingers.
Okay.
If it feels hot, it's going to be too hot and they won't drink.
Give it a few minutes
And then 80 is not okay. All right. So where we're going to have problems with you taking calves home. Calves are healthy, but it's what happens on the trip and the first few days at home. Draft free. Okay, so if you got them in a 3-sided shed, build a box in there.
Okay.
So if there's a south wind and that's the side that's open, they can get out of the wind.
I have a fully enclosed area, so we can do that.
Clean, dry, and comfortable. If you can kneel down on the bedding and your knee is wet when you come up, there's a wet spot, they're not dry.
Enough bedding. Okay.
Clean, dry, and comfortable. That means, like, if I made you lay in front of the window with no blanket and there was a wind all night, it'd feel good when you went to bed. It wouldn't feel good at 3 in the morning.
No, night you're freezing.
So 102 degrees, draft free. Oh, and then you're going on the milk replacer.
Yep.
So I don't know what milk replacer you're buying. I think this is where we get in trouble. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Whatever their recommended rate is, so if it's 1 cup per calf, I would say go a half cup per calf for a couple days.
So water it down a little bit for a couple days?
Dilute it, not water it down.
Dilute it, yeah.
Okay, dilute it and work your way up, because we're coming off whole milk.
Yep.
And I don't know what you got. I don't know what the fat is, and I don't know what the protein is. So it's got to be warm. Dilute it down, and then I've got these guys on a gallon per feeding.
Okay.
So you up your volume. Like, you can feed them the bottle of milk mixed right, and then give them another bottle of really warm water or whatever.
Okay.
We push volume
Got it.
when we group feed, so they don't suck on each other.
Got it.
I want them so full when they're done that they just are like a weeble and they go lay down. They don't suck on each other.
Hydration is good for them.
But temp, especially for a week, you get them calves used to you, your place, your milk replacer, super important.
Okay.
Regular feeding times matters.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Appreciate it.
I try to hit the high points.
Yep.
That milk needs to be warm. However you're going to do it. Now that milk I'm sending you, you put it in the bottle.
Yep.
And you put it in a full bucket of hot water.
Yep.
And 10 minutes, it should be, depending on how hot your water is. And here it takes longer. My other farm, pretty fast because we got super hot water.
Okay.
A few more minutes. If it's that finger test is good, but we use
I'll get a thermometer.
we use a cooking thermometer.
Yep.
For a few days till you can train your finger to that temp you want. If you start reading milk temps, it's really important.
Yep.
And people don't think it is.
I know it is. With our baby goats, they're the same issue. I have one that's bottle feeding me. The temp's not right. He won't touch it. He's like, no.
So like, we send our calves home, then we tell our kids to go feed them, and guess what happens? We're in a hurry one day. Won't hurt one time. We feed 80-degree milk, and then the next day we're really late because it's Saturday and we want to sleep in. It's just that kind of stuff messes it up.
Yep.
So
rolling issue.
These things, these basic rules are important. We're having a problem with group raising where they're sucking on each other too much.
Yep.
And then you get all these heifers coming in as 3 teeters and some as 2 teeters.
Okay.
And that's a problem for us. So then that's the only thing I've figured out to combat.
Okay.
Steers, who cares?
Yep.
You're just going to feed them. So.
Yep.
If you can get through your first week, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Your problems are going to be then.
How long before you would wean them?
I feed them milk for 5 months. You don't want to feed for 5 months. You're going to feed milk for probably 6 weeks.
Okay. I was thinking around 2 months.
Three of them are quite old already, but you might just want to go 6 weeks from today.
Start introducing grain. Do you ever go to a bucket?
Oh, if you want.
I'll try eventually. I'm just curious if you ever use a bucket. No?
I never do.
Okay.
No, not never. At one point, we switched from these nipples to troughs,
mm-hmm.
and it never goes great.
Okay.
There's all kinds of bellering. Takes a few days. Most people go to buckets pretty quickly, but if you read about it, nipple feeding is way better.
Oh, I'm sure.
It creates all the saliva that buffers their stomach.
Okay.
So, some people, I send the calves home, and the first feeding, they train them to a bucket. It's much faster.
Yeah. And
you don't clean up so much stuff, but I don't. I'm feeding calves really fast. I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
I figure out how to feed calves fast, and we keep moving. There's lots of ways to do it. Use your own judgment,
mm-hmm.
but
after I get them used to the bottles, I'm gonna build just a feeder to drop the bottles into. Hopefully, that's my plan.
If you're gonna do that, go to Fleet Farm and buy one of those.
Just buy the metal rack ones.
No,
or
let me go grab it so you see it. Don't. That's too slow,
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it, man. I'll bring it. It's Milk Bar.
Milk
this
Bar?
Is the brand, and I'll bring the feeder out to you. Buy one of these.
Okay.
You got 4 calves.
Yeah.
You don't have to wash it.
Okay.
You can throw in a bulk water when you're done.
That's what I'll do.
And
I can hang right on my gate.
I don't think they cost that much, man.
Yeah. I'll just buy one.
Don't use bottles.
That's perfect.
3 of them are trained on that already. So,
okay.
The one you need to get him on a bottle.
Yep.
You need to make him
sure that he wants
be on a bottle and suck through not a huge cut slit.
Okay.
So he has to work for his milk, because that's what he's going to have to do on that thing is gonna have to work harder. So we cut the nipples for new calves.
Yep.
But as soon as a calf drank once, I don't want them on a loose nipple anymore. I want to be getting them on a tight nipple and making them work for their living.
Your bottle's over there.
Come on. Get in here. You guys gotta turn around.
I think this water bin has to be moved.
Yep. If you help me. Next one over. There you go.
Hi. Hi. Hi.